Check, check. What is this? Scenes. Check. Properties. Go black magic. Check, check. Check, check, check.
Where's that little case in it?
I don't know. Hey, what's good? I am live again. You dropped the camera. Ooh, dropped the camera a whole lot. I'm on the Panasonic G7 today. That's my first camera. This is my birthday camera. I'm never gonna get rid of this. My kids brought this for me, so I don't even know if the audio's in sync. Somebody gotta look and tell me if the audio's in sync. I see a little bit of stuttering here. I am running an iMac. Let me turn down the. Let me view the stats in OBS to see. We spend a lot of time setting up streams, so I don't have any frames dropping, so I'll close that. We are setting up a computer for streaming today. Actually, we're setting it up for recording, so they won't be streaming off this too much. And so I am setting some scenes up inside of OBS, and I am going to actually add a display capture so you can see what I'm doing. iMac. No, that doesn't work. I tried it before. Open system preferences. I hope I ain't got to put a password in there for this. No, that doesn't work. I tried it before. Let me see here. Did it open? File vault. Allow. Click the icon to make changes. Did it give you the password? Crazy. So I can't do a window capture on this Mac because I don't know the password. The client did not give us a password. So, but I am setting up. Let's see if I can do a window capture without having to do a password to change it. Let's do window capture. Click OK. Window. OBS. Yes, that works. So I'm going to switch over here. Oh, let me hit Control F to put it on the right thing. And I'm going to actually turn this off. I'm actually going to switch over so you can see. My camera's actually behind there. I am going to turn this off. And you see my camera right there. And I'm actually setting up a second scene right here. Where we are building a scene here. Let me go into this scene right here and see, because I'm only going to show the left side. So let me hit Alt. I'm using Alt to crop down the left side so you can see what we're setting up. And I'm going to move this over here. And then I can take my ATM mini camera, place that on top, and shrink me down to here. Looks crazy, huh? Then transition that over, and then so you can see half of that, and then going to the side I'm setting up. There we go. So, but you only see half of it. That's weird. It's not weird, but how can I fix this real quick? I do a lot of videos live, a lot of training live, so a lot of times it looks like I'm disorganized. It's not that we're disorganized. We're trying to set something up as easy as for the client to use without having to struggle with the setup. So right now I'm basically setting up a scene right here. And actually, let me go back to this scene. Let me crop. Let me go back to window capture. Let me crop this scene. Oh, no, Control Z. That is such a great feature. The undo, oh my God, that was the best feature that OBS came up with. Let's transition that, and then let me turn this scene off. I know you see that ugly repeating element. It's horrible. But now you can see me and the scene that I'm building, right? So we're basically trying to build a scene where, what? Basically trying to build a scene where the ATM is in focus because it's going to be a church service. So I want to move this over. Oh no, that's a ripoff. Somebody lying. My son is on OfferUp. He found a Sony A7 400 or something like that for 450. Sony A7 for 450. I'm good. We're not. That's a scam. I'll tell you right now. Camera's out of focus. Find me. Right here. My face. Let me just hit the focus button. There we go. So we're trying to set it up to where the camera's on the left-hand side like that, and then on this right side there will be basically some slides for the church. So they'll have their slides right here. Let me go back to this scene and cut my camera off because you don't need it right there. Let me turn this scene off real quick. There we go. So you still be able to hear me and see me. Yeah, there we go. So this will be here, right? I'm just setting up a scene. And I'm going to add a background here. So we will click on the plus file, and you won't see it, but you're going to click on media, or media source. Click OK. And then find our looping background. I'm going to hit browse real quick and go to my downloads. I'm going to pick the background. Click open. I'm going to hit Control F to make it full screen, or Command F on a Mac. I'm going to double click on media source and make sure I loop the file so it loops. And I'm going to transition it over so you can see this is how it looks. So this is how their church service is going to look. So the church service is going to look something like that. And I'm going to transition back. Well, let me take this off the screen. Oh, the window capture. I transition this over. There we go. So as you can see, right now I have the camera angle that's cropped in. There's a background on there. When I switch over to the background, that's what it does. And I can go into the slide scene. And since the slides are live, I can actually resize some of this stuff right now to make sure that these match up. So let me transition that over so I can see. Yep, that's good. So this will be their camera scene for their church today, which will be consisted of a cropped in view of the camera. Now the person that's speaking is probably going to be a little bit farther away. And then their slides that they're presenting, which are going to be just JPEGs. And so as they go to slides, so we'll have a scene set here for, let me hit Control F to put me back. So we'll have a scene set for just a regular camera, and my autofocus is so wild on the Lumix. That's the only thing I don't like about the Lumix is the autofocus is not fast as everything else. But this scene, and then it's going to switch over to the next scene. And that's it. That's the setup for now. Another possible setup is we may have add another scene for they have an offering slide, so we may, oh, you know what, and that's probably a good thing to do. I could actually download the offering slide. Actually, that's a great idea. Let me do that real quick. If you do need any help, please look us up on the web at creativestudios.com. We usually put our phone number on the screen. It's not on the live, so just don't have it set up right now. But if you do need any tutorials or anything, you can always hit us up. We usually do one-on-one tutorials. Any one of the staff here can help you with that. Generally, it's a small nominal fee, but usually we take calls all the time. Let me see if I can pull in their slide so I can actually do a demonstration, because they did send us some images to use, and so I think we can actually put these in here now. Let's see here. Give me a second here. anybody's watching, let me know what kind of day you're having. Let me know how your streaming's been going this week, and let me know if you have any requests for tutorials in the comment section. Because we got a couple of requests for layouts, and so we're going to be doing some layout tutorials. Now, if you're using OBS like I'm using them, not only can we do the layouts, we can export the scenes and actually send you a copy of it so you can kind of practice learning how to set up yourself. So I probably, if I were you, I probably would, if you see any type of layouts that you like, send them to us. We can help you lay them out, and hopefully you can have the same look that somebody else have. We can show you how to set it up. We just got done doing a photo shoot today, so that's why we're all here at the office. One son's video editing, another son, I don't know what he's doing over there. He's doing something, but he's doing something. But I'm gonna add an image right here and click offering and hit browse and hit offering JPEG, click OK, Control F. This will actually be a great image to use because it's already at 1920 1080, so I can actually kind of spec out like how big and how small I need this to be. So yep, so I'm actually gonna do that's actually gonna help me out because I'm actually gonna make the camera a little bigger, right, like that, and then I'm gonna crop this in a little bit, so that'll help me out. And I'm gonna turn off the image, the other image, and this will be their slides. This is great. So I can move this up here and transition. So it'll kind of look like that. I think I may put another bar down here at the bottom just to kind of make it look a little better, but that's kind of a sample image that we have. And I think that works for what they're doing because they'll have a camera person standing right here that will close up, that will zoom in on, and then they'll have their image and they can switch back and forth here. So there's all those kinds of ways to improve on this. I don't quite have their logo yet. If I had their logo, that'd be better. I can crop in the image just a little bit, especially on the bottom a little bit, just to give me some space. And I can make my camera angle smaller. Just playing around with some setups here before I get off here, because I gotta get going here in a minute. Ideally, I guess this will look okay too. That looks pretty solid. Oh, camera, come back and focus. And another thing I can do on the slides is change the background source to. Let me try this lights one. Oh, that's what I'm using. Let's try this one. Okay, there we go. Just gonna change the background. I think that's moving a little too much. Let me know what you think. Is it moving a little too much? Let me try this. Let me try particles. See how that goes. Particles is not too bad. There's some stuff you can do with particles. I mean, you can right click on it and click on filters. You can add a color source, color correction, and click OK, and then you could take out some of the saturation. Like, it doesn't have to be full color. You can also, if you want to, change the hue shift of the actual video. So if you find a video you like but you don't like the color, like the background, you can literally just change it to match. I mean, if you look at that, that matches the slide. So you can do that as well. But I think this is cool.
You can do the color source behind it.
Yeah, I can do a color source behind it. I can do all kinds of stuff, but you can do that on your YouTube channel. I don't mind. Yeah, so that's the setup. I mean, gotta focus. Lumix, work on your focusing. I love your cameras, but focus. I got nothing but Lumix cameras. I got Lumix lenses. I got, what is this? I got the 1442. Can it focus on that? I don't know. It takes a minute. Let me put it right here. 1442. Is it focused on the camera? Yeah, so I got the 1442. I have 45150 right there. I got 1232. This 1232 is a banger, bro. GH5S. This is the new baby, the new monster in the house. We're getting ready to mail out this GX85. I'm looking online for a couple friends for a couple Canons, T7i, T5, T6i Canons, and I want to try out a Sony just to see what it looks like. One of my other church friends, they have a Sony A6400. That sucker's banging, but they did spend like $1,200–1,300 on the lens. So the lens makes a difference. Right now I got a 1235 2.8 aperture, which gives you a little bit more blur. But my prime lenses, my prime lens over there. Let me grab me right there. Using my video lenses right here. What focal length am I at right there?
12.
I'm at 12. Oh yeah, so I can't even take this off and show you.
Wait, if I go to... No, this is like...
What is that?
This is around 24.
24? Okay, so let me show you the difference. Don't ever do this at home, or don't ever do this. Like, matter of fact, some streamers are about to get mad at me. I'm about to pop my lens off in the middle of a stream. Focus on me real quick. Wait, focus on me first. Yeah. So this is a 24 up close, right? This is a 1235. Is aperture at 2.8?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put on my prime lens. My prime lens here is a Rokinon 24 lens, right? 24 millimeter. It's gonna go white for a second. Look, oh my God, it's crazy. Look, you see, it's heaven. That's what you're seeing. Heaven is on your screen. Now I'm gonna pop my lens on. Don't ever do this, y'all. This is what I do. Turn the aperture, open up the aperture. Yeah, that's another thing. This is a 1.7. Go all the way down. Focal. Look, you can see all of the imperfections on my face with this lens. Like, this is crazy. And the background blur is amazing on a prime lens. Anything less than 2.0, your background blur is phenomenal. You can drop the ISO down on this, and it's a significant look, significantly different look on prime lenses versus non-prime lenses. It's still out of focus a little bit. The only difference is with a non-prime lens, you got me all close now. You got to turn the digital zoom off. Yeah, bro, that looks horrible on YouTube. Take that off. There we go. Yeah. Still not good. Let me do this real quick. That's the aperture right here. Bam, right there. Yeah. I still out of focus. It's all right. But the only thing, it's fixed, so I can't get any further or any closer away. Like right there, I'm totally in focus. Move back a little bit, then I'm out of focus. Other way, yep, right there. So yeah, you got with a lens like this, manual focus lens, the quality's amazing. Look at the background blur, it's crazy. Put the other lens back on. Actually, just put this 1232 lens on so they can see this. I know somebody's watching this channel like these guys have not planned this out. We don't. That's why it's called live. We went live. There we go. 1232. Now you see it's automatically darker. So you gotta open up the aperture. You gotta open up the ISO. Go ahead. Solid lens though. Keep going. You gotta go out. Open up the ISO.
It's at 800.
It's at 800. Go to 1600. Just go to 1600. Yeah. So 1600. There you go. So that's 1600. What's the f-stop at?
3.9.
3.9. This is a banging little lens for a 1230 for the 1232.
It's close to like 15.
Like 15.
15 millimeter.
But as you notice, all of the background blur went away. Why? Because the f-stop is like really big right now. It's a three something. You get down below, when you open it up to where it's below 2, that background blur is amazing. But this little lens is banging. I promised it to another church, so I gotta sell it to them. So I'm not gonna keep their stuff. But here's the tutorial. There's it. We got it set up. Image on the side, camera focus on the side, and there you go. So that's my tutorial for today. We'll be back sometime next week when we feel like it. I gotta get shaved up, cleaned up to start working on this other project, get my hair done again, and then there we go. Thank y'all for watching. God bless. Good night. Go drink something. No alcohol. I'm a Christian. Get some water, some Gatorade.